What's up, Bulldogs? You're watching another episode of Spotlight on Bulldog TV. I'm your host, Kaylee Jeffers, and today I have some students joining me from Winter Guard, so if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Ashlyn LeBay. I'm a senior.
I'm Eliana Davis. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Hannah Humphrey. I'm a senior.
I'm Lauren Burr. I'm also a senior.
Awesome. Well, first of all, congratulations. You guys just recently competed at WGI, right? And you guys placed first, so super exciting. Sounds like a great season.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So first of all, just tell me, what's the difference between Winter Guard and Color Guard in marching band?
You guys want me to answer?
Sure.
Yeah. So in Winter Guard, it's like solely based on Color Guard. In marching band, you have like different instruments playing, and you're actually like outside on a field making like a bunch of unique like formations with the whole band. But Winter Guard, you compete inside first of all, and then second of all, you go to different competitions and they focus solely on Color Guard. Like you can pick any song that like you have the rights to, and then you can make a routine, and then you just create it, and there's not actually like instruments there, and it's just focused solely on guard.
Just your own group.
Yeah.
And more dance, like Lauren said.
Okay. And what's the difference between JV and varsity in Winter Guard?
Okay. The difference for like JV, the choreo's a lot easier.
Okay.
And it's a slower pace, because if you look at varsity, it's very like upbeat and harder choreo than JV is.
Okay.
And there's less people on JV than there are varsity. Yeah.
So do you guys ever compete together, or is it always separate?
It's
JV
always
and varsity?
separate.
Always separate.
How Carrie picked it, it wasn't based off of level. It was just wherever people could like fit.
Okay, perfect. So how often do you guys practice usually?
We practice 2 to 3 times a week for technically 3 hours, but it's like split an hour and a half between JV and varsity, and half the time we don't have a practice space, so we kind of figured that out a little bit.
Find a corner somewhere. Got it.
Literally.
Yeah. So how many times did you guys end up competing in total this year?
We competed 5 times. We competed at 3 IDTA regionals, and then we competed at IDTA state. And then just recently we competed at WGI regionals in Lincoln Way.
Awesome. And you guys all did pretty well at all of them, not just the WGI?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So kind of all of you tell me what your favorite thing about Winter Guard is.
I can start. I really liked how, like, specifically this year, we finally got to do multiple routines. So, like, varsity had 3 routines that we could do, and then all of us seniors were in solos. So, although that kind of added more stress, at least there could be like some routines you like more than others, instead of just like having to be at a competition for one. If you didn't like it, then you're kind of screwed.
Right.
So, yeah.
Got it.
Anyone else?
My favorite part has to be the dance parties at the end of Winter Guard competitions.
Got it.
Before awards, all the dance teams come out on the gym floor and they play music, and we all just dance around and have fun, and I slay the Cotton Eye Joe.
Got it.
I think my favorite part about like Winter Guard is it solely focuses on just the Color Guard and all of our abilities, and we get better from Winter Guard for the marching band season.
Awesome.
My favorite part is that like you can do more cool stuff. Like marching band, it's so like limited to what Steven wants and his vision, and like the band and the music and having to fit that. But like Winter Guard, you have so much freedom, and then our coach like lets us add choreo if it fits the music, and it's just a lot more interactive, and the environment is really nice whenever our coach isn't mad. And I just like it more. You get to do more cool stuff. Like this year we got to do Bohemian Rhapsody for our Winter Guard song, and like you wouldn't do that in a regular like marching band season.
So you have more like ability to do kind of what you guys want to do out of it.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about tryouts. So are you guys having tryouts soon for next year, or when are those taking place?
Okay, so there is a new member workshop on March 7th, which is next Thursday, I believe. So if you've never done Color Guard or Winter Guard or anything like that, and you think you want to try something new, you can come. It's after school, but it's also posted on our Instagram, and it should be posted by Mr. Stevens at some point on a flyer. And then after workshops, if you like it, there's 2 more days where you'll learn a routine and audition on the 21st.
Okay. And how long have each of you been a part of Winter Guard?
I've done Winter Guard for 2 years, but I've been a part of marching band for 4.
Okay.
I've done marching band for 2 years and winter guard for 2 years.
I've done marching band for 4 years, but winter guard for only 2.
I have been in both marching band and winter guard for 4 years.
Awesome. And what made you guys decide to join? Was it like a friend that invited you or just wanted to do it?
I wanted to be in marching band to be able to go to football games and stuff, but I was terrible at flute. And so I convinced me and one of my other friends to audition with me.
Awesome.
Go.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, I'd been in, like, I joined color guard just because I didn't want to, like, memorize music, and I thought I could catch it or, like, figure it out pretty quickly. But I did winter guard, like, I started winter guard my junior year because prior to that I was in basketball, but I did not like it. And after the only other person in my grade moved away, I was like, we're not doing this. And Carrie was like, you can't do basketball and winter guard at the same time. So I quit. No regrets. I didn't like basketball, so yeah.
Okay, got it.
Mine's practically the same as hers. I played trumpet prior, like, freshman year and in the past, and I hated trumpet. Don't do trumpet. But I wanted to go on the Peach Bowl trip. That's a secret I haven't told anyone. And so that's why I started doing color guard, and then I actually liked it. And then, like Lauren, I was in basketball, and I thought it would be too stressful to handle basketball and winter guard. But then I quit basketball. And then I was like, I need something to be in my schedule, otherwise I'll have a mental breakdown because I'm not doing anything. So I did winter guard.
Okay.
I forgot the question.
Why'd you join?
Oh, I joined because in junior high I didn't do any sports. Wasn't even in band.
Okay.
And I just wanted to have something to do. And so I convinced like 3 of my friends to join with me, and we all made it, and then we all liked it.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay, my last question here. So do you have to be in marching band to be in winter guard, or can you just be in winter guard?
You have to be in marching band to be in winter guard. This year there was an exception, but I think that was just like a very special case scenario. So if you want to be on winter guard, audition for color guard on the 21st, and if you get in, then you're eligible for winter guard.
Awesome. Okay, do you have anything else to add?
Also, if you are not already in high school and you're thinking of auditioning, you can also be in choir. You do not have to play an instrument to do it. You can just be in choir just so that you have that time during the day when you get into high school to practice during school.
Awesome. All right, well, again, congratulations on your guys' season. You did super well. And thank you for joining me. And thank you for watching another episode of Spotlight on Bulldog TV. Again, I'm your host, Kaylee Jeffers. We'll see you next week. Peace out, Bulldogs.